All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to YGTV. All right, and this is our monthly CCTV update with John Phelps from Access Communications. It's a virtual training academy that they take around the United States of America. And John, you're going to be talking about the new Q1604 high dynamic range camera. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. We just released it just last week at As Is, or 2 weeks ago in As Is.
Okay, that was the conference. What was it, down in Texas or Florida? I forget
down
now.
in Orlando, I believe. In Florida.
Okay. Well, go ahead, John. Get into it.
Sure. So the new camera is a new series of camera. We came out with a 1602, which is a very low light camera, and now adding to that family of cameras, we now have the new Q1604, which is going to be an HD TV 720p 1 megapixel camera, but has extreme high dynamic range capability, much better than about 100 dB of range. So it's going to be a vast improvement over what we're seeing on the market currently. And hopefully in a few minutes I'll be able to show a couple of videos from that camera as well, showcasing some of that.
That'd be very cool.
But what it is it's a Q series camera. So if you're familiar with our product line, that's the top of the line. All the bells and whistles are included on that camera. It's a full PoE product, so no need for external power. It has local storage on board with the local SDHC card slot and capability up to 32 gigabytes of storage through that. It shares the P-Iris control with several other high-end cameras that we manufacture, and the P-Iris gives much more precise control of the iris mechanism, so you get much better capabilities with depth of field, as well as with higher-end megapixel cameras. You tend to notice issues more obviously with that type of resolution, so the P-Iris also combats the aberrations that you may get from coloring and from ghosting and flaring within the lens mechanism. So it helps greatly. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Hey, John, is there a web link that you can give me for that real quick?
I don't have one yet. It's not the product specialists haven't posted it yet. So I was actually trying to draft my own little white paper for you to shoot over sometime today.
All right.
So yeah, unfortunately, I'm kind of jumping. But I really wanted to get it out into the minds of people. It's a great camera, and I think it's going to be an excellent choice with people that really have a lot of the same issue across the world. Is that a lot of times you have these cameras mounted in a location where you need to capture people entering the doorway from outside, where you have a very, very bright sunlit day, and obviously the room is never going to have that amount of luminosity. So you get that terrible ghosting, flaring, almost whiting out of an image as they walk through the door.
Right.
So this is really hopefully going to be able to remedy that.
Well, that's kind of cool, because when we look at the FBI best practices CCTV video, it's one of the things that they kind of warn against out there. All right, making sure that you equalize that light from the doorway to the countertop if you have a kind of operation, sort of like a neighborhood store type of operation, where as soon as you come in you find the counter and then you've got the windows bleaching through. So do you have a demonstration, John?
Yeah, let me see if I can pull this off here. I'm gonna try to I don't know if you can see my screen now.
Yeah, I've got your screen. It looks like a dozen different video clips there.
Yeah, I did forward some of these JPEGs over. So let me show you the first video here. This is actually obviously a gentleman walking through the doorway with some pretty good light imbalance, and as you can see him entering in, even from outside with that sun on his face, we can absolutely see clearly who he is.
Yep.
He happens to be one of our colleagues in the Spain office. There, he's very happy now as he walks through the door there. But clearly, you can see quite well with the color or the lighting imbalance that we see there.
Yeah. Is there any way to increase the size of your screen?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I have mine is playing almost full screen here, so bear with me just a second here, and let me see if there's a way I can do that. Let me stop sharing for 1 second here,
Sure, go ahead.
and go back here and see if I do, if maybe if I do full screen here. No, that didn't help. Joe, you always catch me off guard with.
Yeah, you know the only reason I was saying that, John, you could flip it back just so everybody gets a view of it. All right, was
really
that
small, though, huh?
yeah, when you share this screen, it comes up great on our PC, but when we rebroadcast it, the image is a little bit smaller, so it's
Okay.
maybe a little bit more difficult for the point to be made there. But I think I get where you're going.
Well, what I can try to do, that video specifically may not be as large. That one is actually, let's see how large that one is. That's 46 megs. The one I was actually going to send it to you last night is actually 60 megs. So I don't know how easily I'll be able to send that over to you. But what I may be able to do for you is. Let me just pause this one real quick. What I can do is create an FTP and get it over to you. That way, at least you can have them to post.
Yeah.
For people to access.
What I'm seeing right now is very clear.
Okay, great. All right, this is part of the video that I want to show you now. And obviously, if you look at it, you see a gentleman kneeling down right next to a rather bright 500-watt halogen work light.
Right.
The light is on, and we have great video or great image in this, in the entire room. We can make out, the bar and labels and bags and things like that. And as I play this video, you don't lose anything. He puts his hand in front of the camera instantly reacts to that change in dynamic range. He blocks the light. No image change whatsoever as far as what the camera is capable of seeing. So it's an extremely fast response camera to that change into the lighting change. Very quick to that, and that's due to the new ArtPEC 4 chipset that's running inside it, our own homegrown, home-built chip, which offers huge amounts of capability within the products, and that's where we're able to bring you this.
Okay,
So
are you running the video?
I'm sorry, no, it terminated here. So.
Okay, because I've just got your JPEG up in front of me right now.
Oh, okay, that same image. Oh, the video never played?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, well, let's try one more time here. Let me share the screen again and see if I can bring that JPEG up again.
Okay, I've got the shared screen.
But you're not seeing the video.
No, I see the the dozen JPEGs up there.
Oh,
okay.
interesting.
Oh, okay. Now I see the gentleman on one knee holding something in his hand next to the light.
Okay.
And then it says play again. So I guess what is it, like a 30-second video?
It's probably about 15 to 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Okay. I probably got it then.
Okay. And as I mentioned, Joe, I certainly try to figure out how to send it over to you as well, only because it is something rather remarkable to see firsthand, and obviously large screen as well. You don't want to see it.
Well, either that or find out a way to put it up on your site and just send me the link.
Absolutely, yeah, and I'm hoping I was hoping they were going to post this already this week. They're usually pretty quick about that, but sometimes for whatever reason, as they add more material to presentations, it takes them a little longer. So, but I can
all right,
certainly
I need to
get
you back live if you can just, I guess, unshare your screen or bring your video back up.
Yeah, let me get my video back over here. Here we go. I should be back now, or coming back now.
There you go. Okay,
there I am.
Now I got you back.
All right, sorry about that.
No, it's okay. Yeah, it's just it's always nice to talk to you live.
Absolutely. One of these days, we'll have one of these that goes perfectly smooth.
Yeah, hey, listen, I'm not worried about it. It's the information out here. All right, so the thing that makes this so different, this new camera, is that we're fighting this I guess this resolution factor of coming in through the sun bleached windows and things like that.
Correct. I mean, that's a huge issue. You know, as you know from your experiences as well, it's 99% of the time that's where the cameras have to be placed in such a way that we're basically shining them directly at the light source.
Okay, and Phil has found a press release.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
And has posted it up on the site. It's always nice when I have one of the guys helping me out here with the program because Phil's a great researcher. All right, so that's the camera, and the reason that this camera came out into the marketplace is because of the chipset that's in it.
Well, yeah, I mean, primarily the capabilities are due to that chipset. The true reason it came out is just the need for that type of a product. You know, something
I probably said it wrong, John. You know, I know there's a market need for it. I got that, but I guess the evolution of the camera, what allowed the technology to come about was this increase and improvement in the chipsets that are actually resonate on the camera itself.
Exactly. Yeah, the combination of the new chipset, far better software capability to write code that does things, better image sensors, just overall better products over the last few years with lenses and image sensors, and then certainly, combined with the ArtPEC 4 chipset that is Axis's chip, that gives us the capabilities to deliver either the truly amazing low light capable camera or this new 1604 ultra wide dynamic range camera. So.
All right. Well, we went a little bit long on this one, but I think everybody got a good taste of this. All right, which is what we want everybody to be able to see out there. All right, people have to be able to pick and choose from a wide variety of things that are available in the marketplace, and this certainly gives them access to that.
Excellent.
All right. Great call. And we look forward to hearing from you next month with whatever the next topic's going to be. As you can see, these things are evolving month to month as we go along.
Absolutely.
All right, John. Thanks again. We appreciate it.
Have a good week.
All right. Bye now.